What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trinh Hendrix coming to you guys with another video. Today we're going to be looking at the newest iteration on one of the oldest, most iconic Nike sneakers.
Power laces, all right.
So that snippet from Back to the Future is Marty McFly wearing the old Nike Air Mags, the self-lacing shoe. I remember when I watched that when I was a little kid, or my older brothers were watching it, everyone was like, wow, like self-lacing shoes, I wonder when that technology would ever come out. Now it's a little bit more affordable, obtainable. Here we are, the Nike BB in the Mag colorway. The shoes dropped earlier today. They actually dropped in about like 15 minutes on Nike sneakers in the US. They were 450 Canadian here. Only 2 places dropped these sneakers in Ontario. Nike Yorkdale and Nike Eaton Center. So as you saw, I already unboxed the shoe. The box is massive. It's like yay big, a big square box. It comes with obviously the pair of shoes. They come with plastic inserts, charging mat, and it did come with also a charger that you'd plug into the mat. You wouldn't need to have the mat plugged into the wall. It's just to charge the mat, and then the mat does charge the shoe. So I guess I'll give you another closer look at the shoe. As you see here, the outsole is like an aqua blue. On the midsole, it's a Cushlon foam. You can see the designs of like, I would say like that scattered paint of like a teal color. Nike swoosh on the medial side. The big white Nike swoosh here on the lateral side. We have the 4 dots here on the pull tab, but this is the difference about the shoe. There is no pull tab on the back. It's on the front tongue, and this is to allow easier insertion of your foot. For people with like, obviously this is a basketball shoe, so if you have your ankles taped, you're triple socking, double socking, it's supposed to allow anyone to fit the shoe based on your shoe size, and then obviously the self-lacing technology is going to form to that specific person's foot shape. So as you can see here, there's 2 buttons on the lateral side of the shoe. To turn on the shoe, all you do is press and hold one of the buttons. So now the shoe is activated. To tighten the shoe, you press the button that's closer to the front of the shoe, the forefoot of the shoe, and then to loosen it, you press the button that's closer to the back of the shoe. If you tap the button once, it tightens the shoe by an increment, and then you just tap it again another increment, and vice versa with the back shoe, loosens up by an increment. Or you can hold either of the buttons to tighten or loosen until you release the button. So there's also an app to the shoe, which is probably the best like feature that they sort of incorporated with the shoe. So you can tighten and loosen the shoe as well with the app, and change the color of these buttons when they light up. So you can hear the shoe tightening here, and then loosening here. So it makes that like, that sound, you can hear it. Some other little facts about the shoe. So these 4 dots here, and then the 4 dots here, it's supposed to represent that these shoes are for everyone. I know it's kind of tacky, a little corny, but that's what it was for. The pattern on the outsole is supposed to simulate the first basketball shoe ever created with air. So that's the Air Force 1. So as you can compare with Air Force 1s, similar outsoles on the bottom. As I said earlier, the foam is Cushlon foam. But yeah, the shoe is made to last a long time. You can even play in the rain, in the snow, if you do play basketball in the snow. But they put a lot of testing and technology, all the research to create like a well quality shoe. That's why it's so expensive. Yeah, it's self-lacing, it's the newest technology, it's different, but it's not like it's gonna break. It's not fragile, which you might think it might be. Also, the battery life of the shoe is very good. I believe it was 2 minutes of charging, or 5 minutes of charging is about 2 hours of battery life for the shoe. Let's say you do 10 minutes, that's 4 hours, and so on, you know what I mean? And you can't overcharge the shoe, which is a good thing. So the shoe basically never will die on you, unless like you're just playing around, it just never charges the shoe. So about sizing, these shoes are true to size. If you do have a little bit of water foot, I would say go up a half size. maybe they do run a little bit narrow. I know I'm usually 8 or 8.5. I end up getting an 8.5 when I've been getting like size 8 in all like the new Nike Fear of God stuff. I found 8 was a little snug. Since you have that tightening technology to the shoe to form to your foot, having a little bigger shoe size isn't gonna make a big deal because it is gonna tighten and form to your foot. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video on the new Nike Adapt BB in the Mag colorway. You already know the colorway was the reason why people were lining up at the stores. I know the last one they released, the gray, basically sitting as resellers would call them bricks. The OGs, I had to get them because they're the first ones that dropped, so that I've been wearing those. I might actually just put these on ice. Like, they're just so clean, like so clean. But yeah, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and share the video. Trinh Hendrix out.